Welcome everybody, it's Megan Twentyman, the brand manager, and with me today is Matt Carey, our senior engineer.
Hello.
And the purpose of today's bite-sized webinar is to have a look at the 3CX partner program, what you need to know when we're in this last quarter of 2020 and how it affects your partnership levels. We'll run through the slides and then we'll open it up for questions towards the end. And obviously you can reach out to us at any time.
Awesome, thanks Megan.
All right, so partner program for 3CX is pretty simple. There's two parts to it, as you probably all know. One is it's a revenue-based system. Everything you sell counts, so that includes renewals of licenses as well as new licenses, and it's all based off the US dollar retail, so it's not based off the price that you pay to Soft Solutions in New Zealand dollars, it's based off what that license is worth in US dollars. All partners, just as a minimum level, should be aiming to be a bronze 3CX partner or above. The second part to the partner program is the technical certifications. So there are different levels for each partner level that you require, but really everybody should have the basic because that's how to install 3CX. The other thing there that Matt can talk to is just about technical support and what we offer there.
Yep, so definitely. So bronze partners with 3CX have access to support directly from 3CX themselves, and of course, being the main distributor in the New Zealand, we do first level support as well, so we'll do our absolute best to assist. Typically, we'll ask for things like Wireshark captures and things like that when you guys are having issues, and reviews of the activity log within 3CX just to see what's going on. But anything going to level 2 and beyond, we do try and do ourselves, but for bronze partners and up, there is direct access via 3CX support.
Yep, absolutely. And we're doing a webinar again next week looking at what that support looks like. So hopefully you're already registered for that. The other thing that is controlled by your 3CX partner level is the discount structure. So each particular partner level gets a set discount structure, and that is a global program for 3CX that all distributors are required to follow. It's part of our distribution agreement to follow that practice. So that's another thing that is controlled by the partner program. So it's pretty simple. It's based on your revenue, so your commitment to the 3CX brand, and the technical certifications, so the involvement of your staff of being technically certified to be able to deliver a great experience for those end customers, which we know you're all doing.
Yes, exactly.
So this is just a quick snapshot. You can find this on the 3CX website. So this partner program that we're running with now, which is the revenue and certifications, started about 3 years ago, and it started off that there were demotions at the end of every quarter, which could be quite problematic for partners because you might have a really great quarter and then a not so great quarter, and you would yo-yo between levels, you didn't know what your discount structure was and that type of stuff. In 2019, they changed that from a quarterly demotion to a half yearly with an annual target. So the targets haven't changed in almost 3 years, but the way that it's administered has changed slightly. In 2020, obviously we all hit COVID-19 across the globe, and 3CX actually made it an annual target and only reviewed it annually. So there were no demotions on the 30th of June that we saw in 2019. And basically promotions always occur as soon as you reach the threshold. So to be promoted, you need to have reached the annual target for each of the levels. And then in your partner portal, it tells you how much more you've got to go as well. So as you can see, bronze, which is the sort of first level of the program above those affiliate partners, you're looking at $2,500 US per annum. So that's across 12 months. And, you know, licenses for, say, a professional 4 simultaneous call, and most of us would be selling 8, is valued at US retail 250 or an ACE at 325. So you're talking about kind of, 9 to 10 licenses a year, and hopefully a few larger ones in there to get to bronze, plus you need your basic certification. So you can see there all the different levels, the different discount structures, the NFR that you get is an enterprise NFR, and we're in this final countdown now to the end of the year looking at those partnership levels. So we'll zoom to the next slide, Matt.
Yep. I'll just quickly add, and obviously certification is very important. As you can see from the slide, basic is required for all of the partner levels, but we definitely encourage getting your intermediate and advanced. It adds a lot of product knowledge, and we frequently do training around this as well. We have a session, in fact, next month, which we'll be hosting online, which is free to attend and can assist with getting your certification.
Yep, so that intermediate training is on the 11th of November, and the bookings are open for that already. So just looking at an end of year checklist, things that you can do, things that we can help you with. So if we look at revenue to start with, key thing here is log into your partner portal as the master login or with full access to the portal. And on your home screen, as you log in, it will tell you your US dollar revenue year to date, how much you need to maintain your current status or how much you need to move to the next status. So it depends whether you've met your annual goal already or whether you're still aiming for your annual goal to hold your level. So for example, if you're a silver partner, you need that 5,000 US per annum to maintain your partner status moving into 2021. So if you're not quite there, things that you can do is look at what renewals are coming up before the end of the year. I can certainly help you with telling you what the US retail value of those is, or you can see that on the 3CX website as well. And if you're a silver partner and you're not quite there, is there some early renewals you could do that are due in January and February just to help you maintain that status moving into 2021, because you don't want to drop down to a bronze because you move from a 20% discount down to a 15% discount. So just all those sort of little things that we can look at. As I say, if you've got renewals between now and the end of the year, I can go through and quickly work out what they are worth in US dollars so that we can look at where you're sitting. What Yolmaz does for us from 3CX, who's our ANZ channel manager, is he will start feeding me every few weeks. Anybody that's close to promotion or anybody that's hovering on demotion, and I'll be starting to reach out to all our partners around that as well. So we can't actually see that US revenue that you see in your partner portal, but we work very closely with 3CX because our aim is to keep everybody at the partnership levels that they are at and look at ways that we can help you maintain that and stay there.
Definitely.
So, and then on the tech certs, key things here is, do you have your basic cert? Because you need that for bronze or silver status. That is, as we said, about installing 3CX, all those kind of basics that you need to know. The more critical thing here is, do you have more than one person certified? The reason we say that is that certifications belong to people, not to organisations. And as people move between organisations, they can take your certifications away. So we don't want a gold partner with only one person certified and that person goes somewhere else and associates themselves with their 3CX account, and that gold partner suddenly drops to being an affiliate partner. That would just be horrendous. So it's really important to have more than one person certified. And having people, as Matt mentioned, certified intermediate or advanced gives you a key advantage because you have more knowledge. If you need any help with how to associate people with your 3CX account, you need to log in to your partner portal as the master access, and then you can go to users and you can set different permissions as well as to what they can and can't do within that portal. So if you need any help with that, reach out to Matt or I. We can walk you through that very easily. Anything else on the tech certs, Matt?
No, I'll just say go tune in to when we're hosting training, because again, it's free, It helps you guys get familiar with 3CX, especially with the more advanced technical stuff when it comes to troubleshooting in the advanced set. And yeah.
And the other thing is, if you read our VoIP newsletter, I try to pop in there every time for the basic. That can be done online at 3CX, or Matt's actually recorded a whole lot of individual videos that we've uploaded as a playlist in YouTube as well. So you can listen to a nice Kiwi accent. Well, kind of British Kiwi, aren't you, Matt? So we do have that available. Or if you need that sooner, reach out and we'll help you with that. Okay, so 2021. What we know so far about the partner program from 3CX was at the end of June, they indicated that there are program changes coming for 2021. Yolmaz has reinforced that to us as a distributor, that there will be program changes. What are those program changes? We don't know yet. We have been told that we should expect some announcements starting to occur through October around what that will look like. So we're sort of in a bit of a holding pattern, but my focus is trying to get all of our partners to maintain your partnership level or jump up if you're very close to jumping up. They also announced at the same time at the end of June, and that's been reinforced over the last few months, about the fact that the perpetual maintenance pricing is expected to increase in late 2020, and we're sort of getting to late 2020, but I don't have anything yet. That's all part of their process of phasing out perpetual licensing. As you know, from the 1st of July, we couldn't purchase new standard or professional perpetual licenses. Currently, you can still buy enterprise perpetual, but we see a massive shift towards the annual subscriptions and people trading in licenses. And if you need guidance or help around trading in a license, reach out to us. So preparation, it's make sure you're maintaining your partner status, so you're going in with a head start into 2021. And ensuring you're doing those technical certs. And as I said, we've got this one intermediate one online coming up in November, so bookings are open for that. So just some recaps for anybody new, because we have got a few new partners on the webinar today. Academy status is where you enter for the 3CX partner program. And this is for the first 90 days of being a 3CX partner. You get a preferential discount over affiliate partners, so 15% instead of 10%. You get support from the 3CX partner account team and from Soft Solutions, but everybody gets support from Soft Solutions because that's our job to help you. And you get some initial free technical support for install and configuration in the first 90 days. If you, in the first 90 days, complete a basic technical certification and deploy the master NSR that's come in your partner portal, they extend your Academy status for a further 90 days. So you're talking about 6 months of being at Academy status. So that gives you a chance to start getting sales under your belt and all that type of thing as well. If the minimum revenue is not met, then you drop down to an affiliate partner. But what we're aiming to do is try and get as many of you to a bronze partnership level as possible. So one of the questions that we get a lot is allocation of revenue. So revenue, as I said right at the beginning, is based on US dollar retail of the license, and that's for subscriptions and perpetual renewals. Revenue is allocated to the partner account that the partner ID is in the 3CX dashboard. So that's really important, especially if you take over a customer from somebody else. Before you do any renewals, upgrades, anything like that, you need to make sure your partner ID is there. It's really important. I mean, we put it in for new licenses, so we know that part's done, but for renewals, we can't do that. If it's a trial license being made live, you just need to let our team know that you're wanting to make a trial license live rather than buying a new license and having to swap out the key, because otherwise you end up with lots of dead licenses sitting around, trial licenses. Everything counts. So that's the key thing. downloaded trials from 3CX directly are now only the standard edition. They cannot be upgraded to professional or enterprise and trial mode unless they're associated with a 3CX partner. So that's a step that 3CX has taken to make sure that customers are working with an authorized 3CX partner. So here's my key pieces of advice. We've talked about promotions happen as they're achieved and that you need to achieve your annual target to hold that. Demotions will occur on the 31st of December. So we're going to work really hard with you to make sure that we're not seeing demotions and that we're maintaining partner status, or if you're very close to moving up, moving you up to that status as well. Check your partner portal. Are you on track? Do you need some help from us? Reach out. We will definitely be here to help, and I will, as I said, be proactively reaching out to partners as well. Technical certifications, do you need them? Basic, as I said, there's the option on the 3CX website. We've got the playlist on YouTube that you can use. Get your people certified. If you need help linking them, let me know. I can walk you through that. It's really simple. Trial licenses, we've talked about the new proof of concept upgrade process previously, and there is a recording of that on YouTube. If you need any help with that, you can contact Matt or myself and we can walk you through that process. Matt has done things like set up some dummy 3CX licenses in our partner account. We have a partner account that we've created so we can test everything out, so we can actually walk you guys through it. So feel free to reach out to Matt and he can help you with any of that stuff as well.
Definitely.
And that's it. Pretty simple program. Key thing with 2020 coming to an end, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say we're probably all quite glad to see the back of 2020,
Oh,
a
yes.
year that we didn't expect. So if you've got any questions, feel free to pop those in the chat now and we'll answer those now for you. If you have any queries that you need help with, reach out to either myself or Matt directly or via the VoIP at softsoul.co.nz. I'm already, going through partners renewals and going, okay, you've got X amount of revenue, where are you sitting, what do we need to do, that type of stuff. So happy to help at any time around that. If you've got queries around the partner program, don't quite understand how it works, happy to have a session with you one-on-one and walk through that. But yeah, definitely here to help you with it.
No questions. We obviously held a very informative webinar.
Fantastic. So if there's no questions, key thing is thank you all for attending. Please reach out and let us help you so that we can ensure that we keep you at the partner level that you're at. We have another webinar next Wednesday, the 21st, which is around the support offerings that we have. So if you haven't registered, please do register for that. We'd love to have you there. The intermediate technical training registrations are live as well. If you need a link, just reach out, or it's in our weekly newsletter every week as well. But yeah, thank you everybody and have a great week.
Thanks everyone. See you on the next one.